Okay, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is he doing all of this? So we're going to add another game to the ODE. And this is how you open a 3DO and put games on it. Oh, careful. You don't want to break this. You got to go easy. It sticks a little in the back. Come on, let go, buddy. Let go, you mother. There we go. You know what? I will show you how the ODE actually works. Why not, since I have this open? Let's get a nice little screwdriver. You have 2 screws back here. Is this the right size screwdriver? No. Let's try this one. This one works. You just take these screws off here. Easy, that comes off. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Just 2 screws. Just 2 screws, I think. And then you pry this off the CD-ROM drive. And it lifts right up, boys. And then you have these cables. I'm going to grab the camera and hold it down there. So you have a data cable coming off the motherboard here, and I believe that's probably the power cable. And normally, you can't see because the ODE is in the way, but this cable would come up and plug straight into the CD-ROM drive. This would plug straight into the CD-ROM drive. All you got to do is unplug them from that. And this board, if I can pull back so you can actually see it. This board here is the ODE. And you unplug the cables from the drive and you just plug them into the ODE, and that's it. And you just stick this on there and you have a thumb drive. That's it. It's that easy. The problem with this, though, is anytime you want to add more games, you have to take it apart to get this damn stick out of it. I'm going to pop this back on. So once you plug this in, obviously your CD-ROM drive will no longer be usable because it does not have cables going into it. But the cool thing is, if your CD-ROM drive is not broken, if it actually still works and you would like to use it again one day, you don't have to take it out. You just plug those cables back in and you're good to go. And as you can see from the front, the drive is still there. Some of the other ones you can buy, I think you have to take the drive out. You don't have to do that on this one. You just put that thing in there and put a USB drive on it and you're good. And then you load your games on this and then you plug it back in. I was thinking about getting an extender cable and run it out of this thing somehow so I could just leave this sitting outside plugged in. The problem is there's no way to get a cable out of this thing when it's closed without cutting holes in the case, which I am definitely not doing. So that means I just have to keep opening it. But the good news is there's not a lot of games for 3DO. So put the whole library on there and never open it again, which I should have done. I'm an idiot. But this time I will not have to open it anymore after this. And then when you're done, 4 screws back on the top. Boom, you're good. In order to use this ODE, you need to format the drive that you're going to use. I need to be careful. I don't want to format this, but you're going to format it You can use exFAT. I believe you can also use FAT32. I just use exFAT. Works. It's fine. Then you're going to want to put all your games inside folders. Bin, queue, image, whatever it is that you're using. Put all these inside folders in order for it to find everything. And then you also are going to have to download this from the people, whoever made your ODE is going to have a boot ISO file that you need. 3DO is going to read the thumb drive and boot off of this. And then you will see all of your games on screen. The thing to keep in mind, however, is that even though everything is in alphabetical order in Windows, it will not be in alphabetical order on your screen when you're playing 3DO. It will be in the order that you copied the files to the drive. I just recently copied some new files to this drive, and even though Windows shows them in alphabetical order, they will actually be on the last page on the screen when I boot up the 3DO. If you want them to be in order, you would need to take everything off the drive and then copy everything back onto the drive in alphabetical order one at a time to keep things in alphabetical order on the 3DO. That's it. Eject from here, plug it into the 3DO, turn it on, you're good.